Hey, I'm Ronnie. Let's look at this house. This is a fun video to do because this house is so different than a lot of the other houses I see on a daily basis. This is a true bungalow on a little over 3/4 of an acre with no HOA in the heart of Chapin. I mean, we are minutes from restaurants, stores, conveniences, everything you would need in Chapin. We are so close to Lake Murray. This is, again, just such a unique property. I'm going to show you a little bit of the street area and what's going on around here to give you a better feeling of things. So this is a really quiet street. You might hear some dogs barking as I do this video, but generally speaking, this is just a very quiet street here in Chapin. This is Old Bush River Road, and I'll be listing this home. It will be going live soon. But I thought I'd just make a video giving you an idea of what you can get for a little north of $250,000 in Chapin. And this is just, honestly, this is a turnkey house. Now I want to show you a little bit of the backyard because that's really a huge key feature of this property, because it's unique in the sense it's hard to come by big pieces of land, or big properties at least in this day and age, and what's going on around here with all the new construction. So again, this is 3/4 of an acre and there is no HOA. You have a shed back here for storage. The property goes back to where these trees are, actually a little bit past the tree area. My client cleared this lot in order to make the backyard, more enjoyable. So there were more trees back here at one point, but they've since been cleared. However, they did leave some trees back here for privacy. Coming along the side here, you'll see they put in a fence. This is just a private road that runs along here for the residences that are back here. But again, this is a big lot. I'll walk you down a little bit further here just so you get a better idea of how big this lot is. And what's really interesting about this lot is not only is it a good size, but I laugh because it's so flat. It is so flat, and the shape of it, I mean, it is a literal rectangle, and it is completely flat. It has a gradual slope going towards the road, which honestly is good because water is going to find its way towards the road. But this is just, it doesn't get any flatter and more of a perfect rectangle shape than this lot. Again, it goes back there. You can see there's a fence past the trees, and that's where this property goes. So you have some trees again for privacy, but this is a huge lot. If you wanted to maybe put a fence in connecting to the house there, and on that side too, to maybe keep kids or animals in the backyard, that's an easy fix. This house is a little over 1,100 square feet. It's 4 bedrooms. It has 2 full bathrooms. Again, there is no HOA here, and you are, like I was saying earlier, minutes, I'll go this way, minutes to everything you need in Chapin. The one thing I really like about this house too is it is, like I was saying earlier, turnkey. I mean, the carpets are brand new. It's freshly painted inside. I'll give you a shot of the side of the house. So you have a pedestrian door over here. Obviously this is where you would put your trash cans. You got your HVAC system. It is on a crawl space, in case you're wondering. Down in South Carolina here, a lot of the houses are on crawl spaces. Some you'll find on slabs. A common question I get are houses, and if they have basements. They are just few and far between in terms of basement lots here. Every now and then you come across them, but most common are houses on crawl spaces and houses on slabs. Love this porch. Seller has a porch swing up there. Obviously that's perfect for sitting out here and enjoying the South Carolina nights. Again, pedestrian door to access the backyard. And then let's go take a look at the house. So they painted some really fun colors here. This is definitely a bungalow, like I was saying. You have some pinks, some vibrant yellows, greens. Let's go take a look and see what it is like inside. Love the porch swing. That is going to stay with the property. And then, of course, we're up here on the deck. You have a good front yard area off of the street, a good amount of distance if kids were playing, and they have plenty of room to run. You have a lot of parking right there. You know, if somebody wanted to maybe build or add on a garage to this property, that's something you could probably do. But you do have sufficient parking there as well. All right, let's take a look. So again, we have 4 bedrooms and 2 full bathrooms. Off to your left, right when you walk in, is an eat-in kitchen area. The kitchen's over there. And then here on your right-hand side is going to be your living area. You know, this is a good size. You could fit easily a couch, maybe some chairs. You could put your TV up on that wall if you wanted to. Very, very turnkey though. Again, like I was saying, the floors are LVP. They're in great shape. Freshly painted. If you didn't want to do this color, obviously you could just paint a different color, but if it doesn't bother you, come in here and maybe put on a color that you'd like. But really good size, lots of good natural light, updated ceiling fans. And then in here, the kitchen has granite countertops. There's that pedestrian door to the side of the house I pointed out earlier in the video. You have updated appliances, so these are newer. Electric range, freezer, refrigerator, and then you do have a microwave on the countertop in this particular kitchen. Now, something to be aware of. 2 things you don't have in this kitchen. There is no dishwasher, so if you wanted to try to figure that out, you could maybe at some point with a plumber where you would put it, but that would obviously take away from the cabinet space. But probably not a big deal at the end of the day. And then the second thing is there's no garbage disposal here. So I like to point those type of things out because, you know, it's the little things that matter sometimes, and maybe inconvenience. You move into a house, you're like, oh, there's no garbage disposal. So more counter space over here, cabinets. I love the color. I think the colors in general throughout the house are a lot of fun. Good sized kitchen, again, right off of the living area. And then of course, you have your eat-in kitchen area right there. Going to the back of the house, this is where the 4 bedrooms are located. I'll go ahead and I'll take you to the primary first because honestly, that's usually the most important room anyways. So the primary is all the way in the back. It's a good sized room. It does have its own bathroom, which is really nice and has been updated. It has a newer toilet, newer vanity, new lighting. You'll see that throughout this house. I mean, for the most part, everything's been updated. Plumbing fixtures, things of that nature. So tub shower combo in here. Again, there's the vanity. And then here is the bedroom. You have a larger closet, I would say, in here, which is actually got a little bit of a turning point right here, so you can walk into this closet. And then this bedroom has a ceiling fan. This is, out of the 4 bedrooms, this is the only one with a ceiling fan in it. Carpet is brand new. It's just, you can still has that fresh carpet smell that you get. So bedroom number 2 is a nice size. A lot of good natural light coming in from this window here. And then these 3 remaining bedrooms all have similar closets. This one actually has a light, but it's actually a large closet for this room. And that is this bedroom number 2. Across the hall is a nice laundry room. Newer washer and dryer. These are going to stay with the home. You have a shelf here, and then the water heater is new. So you have a new water heater, laundry area. This is a good space to have in the room just for storage and to do all your laundry and be able to just close the door. Across from the laundry room is the 2nd bathroom in the home. So this is a shared bathroom for bedrooms 2, 3, and 4. Similar to the primary, you have updated plumbing fixtures, mirrors, lights, everything that really goes into updating a house is in here. Of course, you have your shower and tub combo. And then coming back out to the hallway, this is just a closet that has the HVAC. So that's where that is. At least you can change the filter really easily. So you have your HVAC system there. There is your thermostat. And then here are your other 2 bedrooms. So these are very similar in size to bedroom number 2. Go ahead in here and turn around so you can get a good look. Natural light in this one is really great as well. And then here is your closet, which should be very similar to the bedroom we were just in. It sure is. So good closet space. And then here is the fourth and final bedroom. Again, fresh carpet. I'll get over to a good angle here so you can really get the whole idea of the bedroom. We have actually quite a bit of hanging space down there too. Some extra space, some extra carpet, some extra screens. Let me get in this corner for you. So here's the bedroom. And then we'll go back out here. Just kind of finish off the video for you. So bedrooms, coming back out here to the main living space. Good natural light throughout. Move-in ready home. I love this one. And then, of course, going back out here, you have your screened-in porch. Nice wide open view of the street. This is a good one. Again, we're minutes away from Lake Murray. We're zoned for the Chapin school system. And there is no HOA, and you're on about 3/4 of an acre in terms of the lot size. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions at all about buying or selling in the area, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help.